So, hey guys, everyone has a story about how they turn into a furry as usual, each with their own stories. Well, this is my story and how the fandom saved my life at some point. It all started back in 2013. I have a classmate from Singapore and he's a Chinese guy. Despite the different races and origin, we got along pretty well, adding to the fact that we are both pretty much a nerd. One day he asked me a question. Do you read Warriors? Back then, I'm not too fond of reading novels, as I am more into browsing the internet and playing video games. So I asked him, what's that? He tells me it's about feral cats living in a forest, separated into five clans, and there goes all the adventures and dramas about them. Upon hearing the word clans, I got interested with it, so he let me read some of his Warriors book. It surprised me to see him with a few books all about warriors, although they are all mixed in. Well, if I can remember, Into the Wild inspires me the most. In fact, it's the first book from the novel series. Apparently, his family got the books from overseas and gave it to him so he can spend some time reading before he moved to Malaysia. Eventually, I got pulled into it, drawing some cats based on my research on the internet and even creating a fictional clan with my friend, calling it Solar Clan, complete with its own little safety medicine cat and warriors. In 2014, I found interesting stuff on the internet and called it as walking animal. Yes, you can guess what it is. Anthropomorphic animals. There is also a locally made cartoon called Rimba Racer which I enjoyed watching. I even drew some stickman stuff for fun and I put some furry elements into it. In 2016, Zootopia is released and inspires me a lot. I thought of making a persona and also making cop, but I was so distracted with life that I had to abandon my plan anyway. At the same year, I had to move to a new school, forced to say goodbye to my great friends and great life. In 2017, I got my first smartphone, which I used to play some video games, finish my homeworks, browse the internet, and also socialize with the online communities. I created an online account on Instagram and found a lot of cool furry arts online, which I admire a lot. Artists with talent. I made my first online friends there, and we shared a similar interest, which is in aviation. He told me to join furry communities on Amino, which I did except for VContact. At the end of the year, I made a YouTube channel to post some Minecraft and Roblox videos, most of which are taken down. In the middle of 2018, I tried drawing with Medivang and also Ibis Paint X on my phone and finally created my first persona named Quartz, a hybrid feline fox. Remember this name, it will be important. He's mainly gray and blue in color. Other than Quartz, I also made my first projection which is blue thanks to the help of my online friends. You know this one, is pretty much his literally the channel icon. At first, the only reason I drew my own persona is because I thought it saves a lot, also adding to the fact that I'm broke, but I eventually stopped for a while to focus on my final exam on 2019. I also switched from Amino to Discord by the end of the year. By the middle of 2020, COVID-19 pandemic got worse and everyone stays at home. I gave myself a second thought and started drawing again. I even made a Twitter account to post the digital arts I made and it does pretty slow. It's when in 2021 that I picked up some followers count and also subscribers on my YouTube. My art style also improves, but it never satisfied me, so I kept searching for a way to improve it. Love also flowers. 2022, I found a great way to draw wolves and more species other than just Persians, and this is the year where I revived my old persona Quartz. I changed his name to Everest other than giving him a whole new revamped colors and styling, and I mainly use it along with blue. What most people doesn't know is that I made a mistake at revamping Everest where I accidentally forgot his nature of being a feline fox and instead made him a wolf fox. But I dismissed the issue anyway, thinking that it is what it is. By the end of the year, I revamped him again into a wolf husky hybrid. So there you have it, Blue and Everest as my main personas. 2023. I got hospitalized for declining mental health. This is where I get to know that my investigative medical product is that I might have bipolar or schizophrenia. They had also diagnosed me with major depressive disorder or simply clinical depression to ease my access to more psychiatry check, and I take antidepressant. Even though I struggled mentally, my online friends gave me a lot of great support, and the furry fandom even helped me with my emergency art commissions as I was struggling financially. Not to mention my classmates had helping me out too. And here I am, present date, no shit. So yeah, cool. That's yep, that's my story. What's yours? Feel free to share it. And if you wonder what's my favorite Warriors Cat character, I can't decide. There's just too many. Gray Stripe, Fire Star, Blue Star, even Pop, Barley. There's too much. And also, I know it is kind of rare for me to post art and video essay on this channel, but I've been trying to balance it out. So I guess that's all for today's video. Feel free to subscribe or like, Levitical, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. But Blue, I hate furries. Yeah, I know you hate me or something because I'm a furry. But yeah, unfortunately, there's something wrong with me psychologically.